Hello and welcome back to Sonic Adventure with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So today we will actually take on the final character and most controversial of the, dare I say, 6 characters you can play as in the game, Big the Cat. Yes, we are playing as him. Oh boy, I have quite a bit to say about this guy.
Froggy, is that you? You're looking kinda weird, little buddy. What's up with the tail? Hey, wait a minute! You swallowed my lucky charm! Come back here! What's wrong with you? Something's not right. We've always been friends. For years. Froggy! Wait up! Oh dear. Yoo-hoo! Froggy! Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, where could that Pollywog pal be anyway?
As you can see, Big as a character is very, well, big and slow. And he's carrying around a fishing rod. Big's gameplay involves a lot, and I do mean a lot, of fishing. And you can actually get upgrades for him, including for his lure. There's one underneath the sewers here in Station Square, for example. So yeah, so why is Big so controversial? Because not a lot of people, myself included, like his gameplay. Seriously. And he is also...
There you are. Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
But, yeah, anyway, in order to follow Froggy, Big's best pal, in his own words, what we want to do is actually lift the car using the B button. And I have to face the car in order to do it, and this game isn't very good at doing that. So yeah, Big is also quite strong, even though he doesn't show it. I don't mind Big's character in this game though. That's the one thing I will give him. His character is very good. He is a loyal friend to his good friend Froggy. And he just wants to live the simple life of fishing in the Mystic Ruins. I don't blame him for that. It's not the character that I hate, it's the gameplay. As we will see once we have gone through the sewer area here. And I'm not actually gone up to the area we actually want to go to, which is actually to Big's first level, which is Twinkle Park. Yes, seriously. Big has an area in Twinkle Park. And we are going to get into the fishing mechanic with Big here as well. And this area is most annoying. Big as a character can also do the twinkle circuit as well. And it is pretty funny seeing such humongous characters such as Big the Cat. So, basically Big's gameplay in any of the levels involves him fishing out Froggy. And once he is able to capture Froggy, that's the stage over. Now, normally that isn't a problem, but seemingly this stage and the next stage, I don't know what's wrong with my recording here, it just doesn't want to seem to play. So if my commentary is a bit behind here, forgive me. But I really don't know what's wrong with my recording here. I think it is more the fact the problem of my thing. Anyway, that being said, yeah, basically Big himself can also capture various fish. The problem I have with Big's gameplay is not necessarily capturing Froggy, but finding Froggy, because you can see he is Froggy. He is tugged onto the line, and sometimes if you pull too hard, and this isn't always obvious from the gameplay, if you tug too hard with the line, Froggy will let go and Big will lose his catch, basically. Froggy usually stays within the immediate area of where you find him. Not always, but usually. So yeah, and it's quite tedious to find Froggy for that reason, as I say. You can actually improve your score by capturing other fish. I think the bigger fish you get with Big, the better. So yeah. As for why Big's gameplay of fishing was included, I think one of the biggest games on the Dreamcast at the time, besides of course launched with the thing, was a game called Sega Bass Fishing for the Sega Dreamcast. So yeah, and that was the reason why I think Big's gameplay was included, his fishing gameplay, because any other games he is in, such as Sonic Heroes, for example, he is actually in Team Rose in Sonic Heroes, and also in Sonic All-Stars Racing, and dare I say, Team Sonic Racing, for example, but the only platformer of those is, of course, dare I say, Sonic Heroes. In that game, he does not have a fishing thing, he actually attacks enemies with his lure. So yeah, in that game, Big is put to good use. But anyway, yeah, and sometimes the game glitches. It certainly is the case with the GameCube version, which I am playing, and the lure just does not want to behave itself. But yeah, that's the main reason I think Big's gameplay, because of Sega Bass Fishing. I remember when I remember in the year 2000 when the Dreamcast came out over here in the UK. And indeed, Sonic Adventure was available alongside Sega Bass Fishing. Never in my wildest dreams would I would have thought that Sega would have created a character who would then become the most memeable character in the whole franchise. Well, maybe aside from maybe Dr. Eggman and Vector the Crocodile, but yeah, there we go. And also having the worst gameplay. But there you go. As you can see, sometimes other fish will catch on to Big's line, and what will happen then is that you can actually pull it in. I don't know if I do manage, this is my best run on the stage. You can actually throw the lure into the water as many times as you wish. There isn't any time limit to Big's story, which is probably one of the best things, in my opinion. Probably the most positive thing I can say about Big's gameplay and story. So yeah, it's just getting Froggy to get on the thing, because I don't really care about getting a catch or anything. I'm not that sort of gamer. I'm not a fan of fishing games, as you will see a little later when I do the Lucky 2 gameplay dare I say, in Super Mario Odyssey, for example, and maybe, to use another example from around the same time, the late 90s to early 2000s, dare I say, I'm getting... Oh, before I go on, we've got Froggy. So what you want to do is reel him in slowly, pressing the A button. You don't want to put too much stress on the line, because if you hold the A button too hard, then that's what will happen. So, with us letting go of Froggy, where we are going to go now is back to the Mystic Ruins. Yes. Big himself, I believe... Oh! And apparently the Ice Stone has been found right outside Twinkle Park. Cream leave it there as she flies away? Well, I don't know, but we are going to pick it up. Because the next stage we are going to with Big the Cat is, well... Big himself has 4 stages, so... one more than Amy Rose has. So, yeah. I will be doing 3 of those stages in this video alone. So yeah, and then it'll and then I will end the episode really with him on the egg carrier, as you will see. Yeah, I actually like Big's character. He is a loyal friend to his best friend Froggy. It's just the gameplay. As I say, I don't think he's the scourge of the Sonic games at all. No. Besides, we already have a character called Scourge in the American Sonic comics. I have never actually read the Archie comics myself. I'm in the UK, so I was more a fan of the Fleetway comics, to be honest. So yeah. But anyway, let's take the Ice Stone over here to the door here, and that will allow us to go up to Ice Cap. And Ice Cap, oh boy, with Big it's even more annoying than Twinkle Park was, because, well, we'll see once we get there, because it plays the do-do-do, that music. Oh, and apparently we have another upgrade, and this one is mandatory.
You've discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you're in water. To swim underwater, press the jump button when afloat.
And yes, this is mandatory because Big apparently sinks like a rock, but this will allow him to float on the water. Unfortunately, once he gets to the surface, he will start bobbing up and down like that, and pretty much being annoying. Anyway, let's go to the Ice Cap, and this level is very annoying as well. Basically, to find the fishing hole, we need to pick up this boulder with the B button, and then throw it towards the fishing hole. Unfortunately, I can't make a good throw of it with the physics in the game, but there you go. So there's our fishing hole, and there are 2 areas we can actually fish here in the level, and this can be annoying at the best of times without doing that. So yeah, and so thankfully Froggy is located in this area. So all we need to do is wait for Froggy to come around and bite the lure, and then we can actually reel him in, shall we say. Yes. So let's indeed do that. And indeed, we have caught Froggy fairly easily. Trust me, this is my best run. It took me a while originally to actually find the boulder and whatnot, so yeah. But we don't actually get any time score for that. So yeah. So, with Froggy now running away once again, we now have to go back to Station Square. Yes, I am not kidding. We have to go back to Station Square. And, oh boy, the bounce physics are strong with this one. What I like to do is press the A button as soon as Big surfaces from the water, because that will be a bit easier. And indeed, in the last level we will play with Big, we definitely need the life belt, so it isn't just a useless
about my little buddy? Whoa! Glad I found you.
Oops.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
Go to Emerald Coast? Yeah, seriously, Froggy is...
Sorry, if I had only held on tighter.
I don't think that's the thing. I think Big's weight somewhat contributed as well as Tails holding on to Froggy, I think. But that being said, and also Tails being somewhat surprised by Big arriving, because I mean, no, I don't think anyone in the Sonic universe has ever met Big the Cat, which is weird because in Sonic Heroes and in Sonic Team Sonic Racing, certainly Amy and Cream seem to think to be on good friendly terms with Big. Anyway, that being said, now that we are back in Station Square, we are indeed going to go to, I say the thing, and apparently Sonic's here. What are you doing here, Sonic? Yeah? Well, why don't you chase her then? You are the fastest thing alive. We will, obviously, with Big, be meeting Sonic a little later on as well. So, yeah. Yeah, looks like Froggy's going to Emerald Coast. And Emerald Coast is probably the most interesting level that Big has, because not only is it the does Big have his own private area for fishing here, which no other character has. But none of the other music that plays from Emerald Coast also plays here. Yeah, Big gets his own fishing theme in the level as well. So yeah, and it is very, very relaxing. This, in my opinion, is my favourite level for Big the Cat, just because of the relaxing music here, seriously. It may not be any sea-bottom segue like from Sonic Lost World, but I think it does the job of portraying Big's sort of character, after all, so yeah. Anyway, to actually find Froggy, he usually hangs around this pillar here, the pillar around here, so yeah, you can actually see him swimming near the pillar. So that's a big clue there. So yeah, we probably want to get our fishing lure a bit closer there, and for Froggy to notice it. Obviously, he isn't noticing it that much, but yeah. And so let's try and get a little closer, shall we? Now, we don't want to go too far towards the edge, because what can happen is that Big himself can completely miss. Yes, what I mean by that is that he can fall into the water, and Big cannot fish in deep water. He can in small shallow pools of water, such as here, towards the edge of the thing, but not too far from there, so yeah. Well, looks like Froggy is noticing the lure, but I pulled it in too quickly. Another thing of note, what can happen is that there are monkey badniks hanging around here, so yeah. Seemingly while you were trying to fish out Froggy, they don't seem to, their bombs don't seem to hit, or they seem to pause, which seems to be the thing with this game, but never mind. Managed to get Froggy up close. You can actually toss the bombs as well. So yeah, Froggy's right up next to me now, so let's try and fish him in. So yeah. Oh, Froggy. So now let's get the thing over there. Very nice. Then reel it in. Slowly. Slowly. Not easily though. So let's see. Froggy is over there. Reel it in then. Then we can actually get Froggy on the line. If we can. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, and he missed it. He missed it. That's a damn shame. So reel it in. Oh, reel it in, sorry. You smell it? Yeah. Nope, apparently we have to go a little further in. Probably not. Okay, here comes Froggy. And apparently I took a pause break there. But yes, Froggy will hopefully get the thing there. So let's see. Here he comes and... Nope. He is not interested. But... Or maybe he is. He did seem to be... Yeah, here he comes. Yeah. Usually he will if he notices the lure. Not always though, so yeah. Can he? Nope. And I don't know what to do with it. There we go, he's bit it. So now let's reel him in. This one won't be as annoying as in the previous levels because he was right up against the shore, so that wasn't too hard. And now, Froggy is about to get captured once again. This time by E102 Gamma.
Not too bad. Froggy? Uh-oh. No! Hold on there! Come back, please! Give me my friend back! I'm begging you, please! Froggy? This place doesn't look familiar to me at all. Smells like Froggy's around somewhere. Let's go see what's behind this door.